downtown Atlanta. Welcome to Truist Park. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Dominican Republic going up against Venezuela. First pitch coming your way next. Ready to go and towing the slab, Pablo Lopez. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Not much he can do about that one on the mound. Made a good pitch inside and jammed him. He just found a way to fight it off the other way and make it work.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Pickoff throw. Nope, Marte dives back in. Next pitch downstairs. And that is ball 1. Marte aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Here's a 1-1. That's down and in.
That's a ball. 2-1.
Way high.
That missed. That's a ball. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball. This guy will throw any pitch at any count, 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
The right fielder, Juan Soto.
And now it's Juan Soto. Throw to first. Marte dives back in. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, Juan Soto had a huge 2021 season, just 1 point shy of 1,000 for OPS. Absolutely a monster at the plate. This guy's pretty special.
And a 1-0.
2-0.
Marte on the move.
Pitch
in for a strike. Tag save.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Throw from Perez too late.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
1 out and a runner at second. Next offering is down low. I think the thing you start with for Soto is that patience and that strike zone understanding. A lifetime on base percentage well over 400. In the second half of 2021, he had an OBP over 500. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Out towards right center field, and that'll get down for a hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. You know, when you look around the game and think about the best power hitters in the sport, this guy is one of the first names you got to come up with. Next offering is in for a strike. Tatis waits. Strike two. And the pitch. Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. His 7th home run of the season, and they add a couple more. It's 3-0.
With this guy's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Base is empty, one away. Here's Jose Ramirez. This is another guy capable of hitting tape-measure home runs. And there's a foul ball. Still only one out here in the inning. Next pitch misses inside. 1-1.
1-1.
Righty to the plate.
Strike
pitch is in
two.
There, and it's 1-2.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Altuve drifts towards it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And here it comes.
Ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
2 down, nobody on.
Ha!
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Next offering is fouled back. Two now. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Count is full.
And Machado able to spoil that pitch. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 3-0. Bottom of the first. And on the mound today, Luis Severino.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Bottom of the first, here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. The All-Stars in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here. Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Ball up.
First offering misses the mark. Severino kicks, deals. Up the middle. Marte gloves it. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder, Peralta.
So, man aboard, David Peralta at the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Severino throws to first.
He's safe.
And he's back in there. Another throw.
No.
And he's
in
back
there.
again. Altuve gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next offering is way upstairs. And that's in for a strike. Severino. That one fouled off.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Righty delivers. On the ground to short. Oh, great stop. 1 second. On to first.
he's
safe.
safe.
So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Just a beautiful play right there to get it out. He dives to make the stop. Then a nice feed from his knees. Knew he didn't have time to get up and make that throw. The throw beats the runner. That's that internal clock working.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ronald Acuna Jr., a guy who burst on the scene in 2018. He was only 20 years old, and he is one of the great talents in baseball right now. The 1-0.
Nope. Ball.
And another ball.
Well, I love the fact that he has a lot of fun playing the game, and that rookie year, an OPS of 917, just paving the way for what we think will be a Hall of Fame finish to his career.
And the righty deals. And there's ball
4. Take your base.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
First and second, 1 out. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. First offering, and it just misses. Incredibly, the Braves able to win the 2021 World Series without Acuna. He blew his knee out, tore his right ACL on July 10th, 2021 in Miami. He was done for the year, and the Braves still able to win it. Next pitch is outside. Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
Yeah,
2-0 is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two and one now. Severino. That one hammered left field. That's back. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. Salvador Perez leads the yard, and they tack on 3. It's 3-3.
There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
And now it's Wilmer Flores.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Wilmer.
Yeah.
That one's in there, 0-1. Tied up here in the early going. On the ground to third, and he grabs
That's
a
foul.
foul. 0-2 now. Just
Ball.
misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The pitch. And he chases that one. And there's 2 away.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right
Batting
there.
sixth,
Either he was looking for
the
something
left
else
fielder,
and got completely
Wilson.
fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just
Perez.
couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance to make the contact with that pitch.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that
Batting
one, ripped
seventh,
it down the line.
the first
Nice job
baseman,
of staying in his mechanics.
Jesus Aguilar.
2 outs, runner at first. Jesus Aguilar getting ready to hit.
Yeah.
That's in there for strike 1.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Comes up empty on the swing.
0-2.
0-2 now.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And the next
1 and
pitch
2
is
is the count.
way outside. And he deals. And there's the ball.
2-2.
And it's filled
Got a
up.
full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Got him looking. Good job at damage control right there. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Back here in Atlanta, second inning set to go. Here's Rafael Devers.
Leading off for the
He's
Dominican
hitting for
Republic,
that pop.
the first
Came out of the
baseman,
gates really strong.
Rafael Devers.
The pitch. And that
1-0.
skips in the dirt.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
And the 1-0. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Next offer, he's in for a strike. Saying he wasn't very sharp
1 and 2
in the
is the
first,
count.
got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And one out now.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. In there, and it's 0-1. And a pitch. Rip, but it curls foul. The pitch. Ball one there.
No, that missed. 1-2.
That one blasted deep to right. Way back, on its way. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. Teoscar Hernandez the opposite way. Third home run of the season. It's 4-3.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Francisco Mejia coming up to hit.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. One down, base is empty. And that's
1-1.
outside. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And a pitch. And down on strikes. Now 2 out.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Here's Starling Marte. First
1
offering
ball,
misses
no strikes.
badly for ball 1. The wind and the pitch. And that's outside.
That's out.
The wind to kick the 2-0. And fouled off. The next offering misses. And that's ball 3. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball there. And down on strikes he goes. That's the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. We head to the bottom of the 2nd, and now Eduardo Escobar.
For Venezuela,
He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Stays alive. Out to center. Tatis should have this one. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
Here's Andres Jimenez. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. In the air, fairly deep to right field. 2 away now.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose
Altuve up to hit here. In there for strike one.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
They say you win.
0-2.
The 0-2. Wouldn't chase
Nope,
that time.
ball.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
One and two now. Altuve waits. And now 2 and 2. Two now. Off the outside edge with that one, and now it's filled up. That's out to center field. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Back at Truist Park, on to the third inning. Here's Ketel Marte.
Leading off for the All-Stars, the second baseman, Ketel Marte.
The pitch. That one drifts inside.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Next one misses. 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
The wind of the pitch. Contreras turns to the right on the move. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. Juan Soto goes deep. Third home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 5-3. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
One down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's already homered in this one.
That missed. That's a ball.
Misses the mark. Fernando Tatis Jr. continues to be one of the most dynamic talents in the game. That season he put together in 2021, one of the best in Padres history. Next pitch inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Late on that fastball.
2-1.
Yes, such a special player at a young age. He led the National League in home runs in just his 3rd season in the bigs, and he went on the injured list twice in that season.
And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
One gone, runner at first. Now it's Jose Ramirez. He has, as they like to say, Tatis runs.
That's a ball.
Side. Safe
1-0.
at second, and that was not close.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Check on the runner. Tag, and he's picked off. The 1-0. And look out.
That hit him.
That
Batter,
one ran
take
in
your
and
base.
got him.
Well, things starting to unravel out there on the mound. He's giving up a few hits. Now he's hitting guys. He's got to find a way to compose himself, or he's not going to be out there much longer.
Machado
That's
takes
a ball.
the ball as he stands in for the second time. Kicks and deals. There's a strike. Ramirez off of first with 2 away. Next pitch inside, and a count 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Low with a move to first.
Too late.
Ramirez back in on a dive. Kicks and fires. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Next offering
Full
misses,
count.
and a full count now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
In the air, out towards left center. Makes the catch, inning over. Add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the number 2 hitter, David Peralta.
For Venezuela,
Possibly thinking about home
the
run
center
number
fielder,
100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Severino back to work.
Oh, yeah.
There's a strike. And the right-hander deals. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. The last one out to right. That's a special one. 100 career homers. And they cut into the deficit. It's 5-4. Here's Acuna now.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald.
First
Acuna.
offering way inside,
Junior.
almost got him.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next offering
No,
is
that missed. That's a ball.
downstairs.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning.
2
Not
balls, no
pitching
strikes.
as aggressively here.
Next one
Nope,
off the
ball.
plate inside. Ball 3.
3-0.
Here comes a pitch.
Touch
Pumps in a
one.
strike, and now 3-1 the count. The wide to kick the pitch. And that's ball 4.
That's ball 4. Take your base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Salvador Perez
The
digs
catcher.
in now. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Nobody out. Runner at first. And there's something you
1-1.
don't see very much in today's game, the pitch out. The next offering
That's a ball.
misses, and it's 2-1. Righty to the plate.
That's a ball.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Full
Swing
count.
and a miss, 3-2 now.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, 1 away.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from
Now
the
batting,
same side
third
thrower
baseman,
as the hitter. I mean,
Wilmer.
that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2
Flores.
strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
Wilmer Flores, the next to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. Acuna runs.
1 ball. No
Pitches
strikes.
Throw.
Too late.
Save.
Hey.
And he is too late. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
And the 1-0. There's a strike.
Ha!
Runner
1
at
and 1.
second here, 1 gone. And a count 1-2. just
Ball.
misses with that one.
That's a really good take.
At the belt and fires. And a foul ball. He stays alive. So the tying run at second. Got him. And there's 2 away.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And
Now
hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
Yeah.
That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
Now
1-1.
1-1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. The next pitch
No,
misses.
that missed. That's a
2
ball.
balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Man at second.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
The right-hander
Ball
gives
4,
up
take
the
your base.
2-out walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a
Now
quick
batting,
free pass.
first baseman.
And now it's Jesus Aguilar.
Aguilar.
I mean, these guys know they have to get going out of the gates, but you're not going to hear a skipper. You're not going to hear people really say that.
First
That
pitch
missed. That's the
just
ball.
misses.
1-0.
Next pitch is
Outside. Ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 outs.
Hurt.
And it is 2-1.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Yeah.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tatis, the
He's out.
first inning over, and it could have been worse. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's down to 1 at 5-4. Out of the 4th, Devers now.
Leading off for the Dominican Republic, the first baseman,
The right-hander back to work.
Devers.
Hurt.
Hits the outside corner, and that is strike 1. The wind of the pitch. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, that high four-seam fastball, it's become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
1-0.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And the righty deals. Late swing, fouled off. The 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Contreras has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and there's two gone.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Francisco.
Now the catcher
Mejia.
up to hit, Francisco Mejia. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Next offering is down low. And that's ball one.
One ball, no strikes.
That's in there. Next offering upstairs.
That's up.
And here it comes. Swings through that one.
2 and 2's the
And
count.
he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next
Ball.
one misses, and it's a full count.
Count's full.
And the pitch. Got
D-Ray!
him looking. That's out number 3. Bottom of the 4th, Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit.
Leading off for the All-Stars, the designated hitter, Eduardo
Pitch.
Escobar.
There's a strike.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Late that time, and it's
No
strike
balls,
2.
2 strikes.
And he deals. Pitch
Ball.
misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Righty delivers. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Ramirez pulls that one down, and there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Andres.
So up next, Andres Jimenez. First pitch,
1-0.
not close. Kicks and deals.
Wood!
Flips the corner.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez pulls it down, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose.
Back to the top of the lineup.
Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2. Pitch misses
No, that's it.
inside. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Just a slow ground ball this
That's
time.
a foul ball.
And he grabs it in foul ground. Ball to strike. Fought off foul. The 1-2. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over. Welcome back. And now the center fielder, Starling Marte.
Leading off for the Dominican Republic, the center fielder,
And a pitch.
Starling Marte.
Heck one!
Double-barreled action in the
It's
bullpen.
0-1.
Number 72 getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Senzatella warming up as well. The wind and the pitch. And a foul ball. Next one is off the plate.
Missed.
And the count is 1-2.
1-2's the count.
And a pitch.
Ball.
Lopez gets the swing and the miss. And that's the first out.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough.
The batter,
and
number 4,
played right
second
into
baseman,
the hands of the pitcher.
Marte.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. There's a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 1. Punch out there. Definitely not a partay for Ketel Marte.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm
right
sure he'd love
fielder,
to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Soto in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Left-hand batter waits. That's off the mark.
Nope.
1 ball, 1 strike. And a pitch. That misses the zone.
Ball.
And it's 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
2-2.
For this guy, it's truly a battle when he steps into the box. Only one thing on his mind, seeing that pitch out of the hand and hitting it hard somewhere.
Lifted in the air, right field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that is that.
Leading off for Venezuela, the center fielder,
Pitch.
Peralta.
In the box again. Takes the strike. Action in the pen down there. Hector Neris up and throwing. Cabrera, the lefty, warming up as well. Oh, and 2 as he waves at
No
that
balls,
one.
2 strikes.
Ripped into right field, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
The right fielder, number 13.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Acuna Jr.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Peralta gets his lead at first. Nobody out. The next offering misses. And that's ball 2.
2-0.
Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Here's a 3-0. And ball 4
Take
to
your
a
base.
board.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't
Now
even
batting,
close.
catcher.
First and second, no outs. Here's the power hitting catcher, Salvador Perez. This guy with light tower power. Slice down the right side. Not even close there. And it's 1-1. No outs. Runners at first and second. Next pitch inside, and it's 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Kicks and fires. That one ripped, but foul. And now it's filled up.
Full count.
First and second here, no outs. And it's ball four.
Ball four.
Down low.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Pitching change here, Luis Castillo. And he steps right into a bases-loaded jam.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Wilmer Flores will hit next. Pitch misses inside.
That's the ball.
Ball one.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Next pitch misses. Ball two.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Line drive. Takes it in for the out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Here's the left fielder, Wilson Contreras. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hernandez, long run, racing, makes the catch. Both runners tagging from second and third. A big run scores on the sac fly. It's 5-5.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
And here's the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar. First pitch,
That's a ball.
and he just misses.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
2 on, 2 outs. So two
No,
balls
that missed.
and
That's
no
a ball.
strikes.
2-0.
Hard hit, right side. Over to Tatis. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. We're through 5. We're all tied up, 5-5. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, number 72. This is his 5th appearance of the year. And And welcome back. Top of the 6th inning. And now Fernando Tatis
Leading
Jr.
for the All-Stars, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis
The pitch.
Jr.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
The 1-0. And delivers outside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That misses.
3-0.
3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
In for a strike, now 3-1. Good plate
That's
appearance
out.
there.
Ball 4.
Able to take the walk.
Well, that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game.
Leading
Now there
off
might be
for
some
the Dominican
consequences
Republic,
coming from that
the
mistake.
third baseman,
Stepping in,
Jose
the long ball threat, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. Moved to first.
Oh,
Tatis
hey.
gets back easily. First
That's a ball.
offering misses the mark. Activity in the bullpen. Francisco Morales getting loose out there. Gratterol getting loose as well. And the 1-0. Just
That's
off
a
the
ball.
outside part of the plate.
Good
2-0.
speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run
beat him.
or run and hit.
Checks over to first. Back safely. Tatis on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss.
2-1
Now 2
to
balls
count.
and a strike.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Yeah.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Now one out to right. And it's gone. Jose Ramirez bops one out. His 7th home run of the season. And that's how they take the lead. It's 7-5. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's just hitting you cannot teach. Incredible. Split finger away. Somehow he got there, hooked it, and got enough barrel to hit that ball out of the ballpark. That's a very impressive swing.
Now back.
Here's Manny Machado
Designated
now.
hitter, Manny.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Way back. Gone. Manny Machado leaves the yard. 3rd home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 8-5. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up the ballpark.
Antonio Senzatella takes over on the mound, and his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance. Now it's Devers at the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of
The
strikeouts.
first baseman, number 12, Rafael Devers.
First
That's
pitch
a ball.
doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
In the dirt.
2-1.
2-1. Good eye
That
right
missed.
there.
That's a ball.
Three-one,
Take
and he
your
couldn't
base.
come
Ball
up with
4.
it.
And he reluctantly takes his walk.
The batter, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Foul ball. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a tapper. And he picks it
Foul
up
ball.
in foul territory. The pitch. Loop behind second. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Francisco Mejia. And first offering is fouled off. Good eye right there.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1. Swing and a ball popped up. Altuve gets under it. Makes the catch. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
So the lineup flips over. Starling Marte up to hit. Pitch misses
That's inside. That's a ball.
1-0. Lined into right. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. That is not. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now an 8-5 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the DH, Eduardo Escobar.
For Venezuela, the designated hitter, Eduardo Escobar.
Here comes the pitch. Gets him to chase after that.
Zero
one.
balls, 1 strike.
Movement in the bullpen. Hector Neris appears to be getting loose. Cabrera, the power lefty, up as well. Yo one. Swing and a miss, and he was
0-2.
fooled. That one way
1-2.
outside. Now 1-2. The wind of the pitch. Ah, that hit him.
Take your base.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper
The
hamstring.
shortstop, Andre.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Nope. Ball.
Jimenez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. The 1-0. Slider
Ball.
misses outside. Here's a strike. Two and one now. Next offering,
3
misses
balls
down
and
and
no
away.
strikes.
Three one now.
Here.
That's in for a strike.
We got a full count.
Escobar gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a swing and a miss. Now one away.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
And now, Jose Altuve on the ground right side. 4, 6, 3 don't play. And the inning is over. 7th inning coming up. The All-Stars leading this one 8-5. Back here at the ballpark, and now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
The pitch. And that one
Ball.
just missed off the outside edge.
1 ball, no strikes. Hey,
And there's a strike. Next offering is outside. 2-1 now. Line drive, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he starts the 7th with a leadoff double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Soto, the next
Ball
to hit,
outside.
takes outside. No outs. Runner on second. And he grounds one to the right side. Over to Aguilar. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
In the air, right field. Acuna there. Squeezes it. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
That's high. That's a ball.
Stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next pitch
Ball.
is downstairs.
That's down.
At the belt and fires.
Yeah!
There's a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And that one is lifted in the air. And the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch. Leading off for Venezuela, the center fielder,
The right-hander back to work. Sliced hard but foul. Next
That's a
offering
ball.
is
That's
down
down.
low. And 1-1. Swing and a miss as
One
he
ball,
was
two
late
strikes.
that time.
That was straight queso right there.
And now it's 1-2. And a ball evens the count. And here it comes.
Full count.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And he walked it.
That's low. Ball 4. Take your base.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
Ronald Acuna Jr. now at the plate. Good contact guy, good defender. And the first
1-0.
offering is not close.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Righty to the plate. Pitch misses.
No, that missed.
And now 2-0.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot.
2 balls, no
they
strikes.
really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
And now 2 balls.
2
and a
and
strike.
1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Peralta aboard here at first with nobody out.
2.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Just a
2-2.
really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
The pitch.
Nope,
Off the mark
ball.
there. Full count now.
Count is full.
And a swing and a miss. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential
Now
base
batting,
runner when
catcher.
with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, for the 4th time tonight. In
Yeehaw.
there, and it's 0-1. And downstairs.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Going to count 1 and 2.
1-2.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it.
The third
Pretty
baseman,
textbook pitching.
Wilmer.
Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the
Flores.
box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now the third baseman, Wilmer Flores. That to right. Brings it in for the 3rd out.
Ladies
welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Francisco Morales. He's been so good against lefties.
Well, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Back here in Atlanta, and now the DH, Manny Machado.
Leading off for the Dominican Republic, the designated hitter, Manny Machado.
And he deals.
Here's
There's a strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that
0-1.
first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That missed inside. And now it's even 1-1. The wind of the pitch. That one misses.
Ball.
And a count 2-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Righty delivers. And now the count
Full
filled
count.
up 3-2. The wind to kick the pitch. That one the other way. Calls it in, and there's one away.
The first baseman, number 12, Rafael Devers.
And here is Devers. Swing and a slow roller. Aguilar
Got him.
takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Good
Now
two-seam
back.
action right there,
Left field.
running away from the batter,
Oscar
rolled over it, got the
Hernandez.
ground out.
Hernandez stands in now and
No balls,
watches
1
strike
strike.
1. And the 0-1. Just
Ball.
missed.
That's high.
Two outs. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back
Your
now,
attention,
new
please.
pitcher on the mound as we
Now
roll
pitching.
into the bottom of the 8th, Diego Castillo.
Castillo.
He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Back at Truist Park, and here is Wilson Contreras.
Leading off for Venezuela,
Got to keep
The
things
left
airtight
fielder,
defensively right here, on
Wilson.
your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And a pitch.
Hook.
And there's the strike. Kicks and deals. Swings and misses.
0-2.
0-2. The wind and the pitch. Fouled off. He was late. And the 0-2.
1-2's the count.
And the 1-2
Ball.
misses to even the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 down. This one popped up right side. Devers brings it in. 1 away.
the first baseman, number 99, Jesus Aguilar.
So digging in, Jesus Aguilar. in there for strike one.
0-1.
And ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the righty deals. Out to short. Tatis handles that chance. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, that's such a routine play. Probably makes
15,
that throw accurately 99 out of 100 times, or even better. But that one just got away from him a little bit, and he couldn't stay on the bag at first.
Man at first with one gone. Next is the DH. A switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. Next pitch is popped up. Devers makes the catch, and there are 2 outs.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Man at first. Now it's the shortstop, Andres Jimenez. To the right side. He handles it himself. That ends the inning. We go to the 9th, and here's the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Leading off for the All-Stars, the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Morales back to work. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one back there, out of here. He got just enough of that one. 3rd home run of the season. It's 9-5.
That pitch was intended to stay inside, but it leaked out over the middle of the plate. Hitter waited on it, and he connected just perfectly.
So the batting order turns over. Now here is Starling Marte.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling
High chopper to 3rd.
Marte.
High throw to 1st, and he can't reach it. And he's into 2nd with nobody out.
Well, he just tried to force a play that wasn't there. Ends up a single and a throwing error. So now they have to deal with a runner in scoring position. You know, good communication on the field can make a big difference on a play like that.
Next to hit, Ketel Marte.
Oh, yeah.
In there for strike 1. Runner leads away at 2nd. And now the count is even.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Man at 2nd. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. And that one fouled off. On the ground to 1st. Takes it himself. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto now.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Now 1 miss.
That missed. That's a ball.
Marte stands at third with one gone in the inning. The 1-1 is cut on and missed.
1 and 2 is the count.
Upstairs. Left-hand hitter waits. That one misses.
No, that's low.
The
Ball.
count now 2-2. Ground ball left side. Sends it across to first. They get the out on Soto.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big-time power. First pitch just misses.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch. Edge of the zone, called a strike.
1 and 2.
1 and 2. The pitch. And there's a ball.
Out.
Two now. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Contreras makes the catch, and that'll do it. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 9-5. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Hector Neris. This is his third time out this year. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Now, Jose Altuve.
For Venezuela, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
The pitch. There's a breaking ball that drops in there. Meanwhile,
0-1.
activity in the bullpen. Pedro Bayas up and loosening in the pen. Yo, 1. And it's fouled away. And the pitch. And that's just foul. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And a pitch. Now fly ball to right center. Soto racing over to make the catch.
The center fielder, number 8, David.
Here's the center fielder, David Peralta. And that one is lifted in the air. Marte in position. Makes the grab. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
And
Jr.
here is Ronald Acuna Jr. This guy has turned into a beast. That one's in there, 0-1. Two down, nobody on.
Hey!
And now
1 ball, 2
and
strikes.
2. One and 2 now on Acuna.
No, ball.
foul ball. He stays alive. That one fouled off. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of the series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
Our final score here, 9-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Fans, our final line.
Welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Dominican Republic going up against Venezuela. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Ronald Acuna Jr. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
About to get started here. Our starter in this one, Luis Garcia.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Okay, all set to go. Now, here is Starling Marte.
Leading off for the Dominican Republic, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
Here comes a pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
First pitch, 7:20.
And the right-hander deals.
Nope, that's a ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And he lays down a bunt. And he grabs it, foul. And a 1-2. Stays alive. Next offering is fouled back.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in, wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And now
2-2.
2-2.
2 strikes.
And the 2-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 1 out.
Well, he should get some fist bumps when he gets back into the dugout because even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. And this is a long haul where you're trying to get that pitch count up as early quickly as possible. So gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see what's working for this pitcher or not. But I tell you what, it's a nice job right there.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. First
Counts
offering
1-0.
misses badly for ball one. Gets the outside corner with that one. And a 1-1. And that one fouled off. One, two now. And a swing and a miss. Definitely not a partay for Ketel Marte.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the #3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And that one wrapped foul. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Next pitch is inside, and it's a ball and a strike. Righty to the plate. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Half inning complete. We've got no score. We go to the bottom of the first, and today's starting pitcher, Freddie Peralta. What do we have on him?
Yeah, got the W last time out. 6 innings, a quality start. Hey, if a guy will give you that, you'll take it every single time.
Bottom of the first. Now it's going to be Jose Altuve.
Leading off for Venezuela, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. And he grounds one back up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
David Peralta at the plate. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
He's out.
Cuts him down. Great throw. The 0-1. Now 1-1. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
I got the count 1-2.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
Nope.
The next pitch misses. 2-2.
I got the count 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Kicks and fires.
Full count.
3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Pulls that one foul. Peralta leads off first with one away. Pick up. Peralta dives back.
Ball.
Next one misses.
1-1.
That is ball 1. Right-hander kick steals.
Ball.
And another ball.
The count is 2-1.
And a foul ball. Righty delivers. Got him. And now 2 gone.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Squirts away a little bit. Tag, safe.
No, he's in there safe.
And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Count 1-1. Swing and he breaks his bat. Marte throws to first in time. Play made, that ends the inning. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second, Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Leading off.
Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
That's a
and the
ball.
first pitch misses for ball 1.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
Swing and a miss.
The count is
That's
1
strike
and 2.
2. Tatis waits. Got him looked in. And quickly one away in the second. Here's Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And that's in there for strike 1. No score here in the second. That's to third. Not in
Safe,
time.
he's good.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Spoiled that backdoor breaking ball perfectly. Stayed tall, didn't lean out towards it, let it get deep, and then just squared it up pretty nicely the opposite way. That's great hitting.
Here's Machado. First offering misses the mark. strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Next offering is fouled back. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4,
Out.
3.
Out.
It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. Back in Washington, D.C., bottom of the second. And now it's Wilmer Flores.
For Venezuela,
Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers.
Flores.
But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Hey.
In for a strike, 0-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And now 1 away.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there, and that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mixing up the speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. In there, and it's 0-1. Strike 2.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
The wind of the pitch. That's off the mark, and it's 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And down on strikes he goes. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Jesus Aguilar. First off,
outside, that's a
just
ball.
misses. The wide to kick the pitch. The bit behind with that swing.
1 ball,
it's
1
strike
strike.
1. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss.
1 ball,
that is strike
2
2.
strikes. That's
And
ball
that's
2.
down and away.
2-2 the count.
Now all even up. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here in Nationals Park. Here's Rafael Devers.
Leading off for the Dominican Republic, the first baseman, Rafael Devers.
Garcia back to work. It's a strike across the top of the zone.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
The 0-1
1
is
ball, 1
outside,
strike.
and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss.
I got the count 1 and 2.
On the ground, right side. Altuve
He's out.
slings to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting 8th, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. That one ripped left field. That's back there. And gone. Teoscar Hernandez hits one out. His 4th home run of the season. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat. Well, he went up there, looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Francisco Mejia coming up to hit.
Batting 9, the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Foul ball there. And a pitch.
Nope.
And a good eye
Ball
there.
one.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
That counts 1-1.
On the ground. Jimenez picks it up. In there
He's
safely.
in there.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but
The
very
center
difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Here's Starling Marte. First pitch, and he just misses. Mejia over at first with one away. Next pitch
2-0.
is in the dirt, and the count is 2-0. And he deals. Ground ball could be 2 to Jimenez.
Out.
And it's a double play to end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Welcome back as we go to the last of the 3rd. Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit.
The designated hitter, Eduardo.
And the right-hander back to work. That's in there. Strike 1. The wind of the pitch. Fought off foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by
Batting
something
9.
off speed earlier in the
shortstop,
at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Jimenez.
Here's Andres Jimenez. On a line out towards center. Can't get there, base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing
Now
around
batting,
right there. That
the
pretty much
second
split the
baseman,
zone down the
Jose
middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them
Altuve.
pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. He swings and fouls one off. Next
1-1.
offering way off the plate. pitch. Good
Ball
eye
three.
right there. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And that's
Ball
ball
four.
four.
Take the base.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but, you know, his
Now
confidence
batting,
should still be
center
high
fielder,
enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
2 on, 1 out. Now the number 2 hitter, David Peralta. Bounce to third. The throw to second is offline.
It can be tough to get a good grip on the baseball when it's cold outside, and that's definitely the case right now here in the ballpark. Could have been something else, but I definitely know that feeling when your fingertips are numb and you really can't feel the baseball.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Strike 3, got him swinging. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason, and that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Here's some real power at the plate. Salvador Perez.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And the first
Ball,
pitch
that's out.
misses for ball 1. And the righty deals. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a chopper. In time
Got
to
him.
Devers, and they get Perez for the out. What a play to end the inning. And welcome back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the
Leading
fourth,
off for the
Ketel
Dominican
Marte.
Republic, the second baseman, Ketel Marte.
The wind and the pitch. And that's through there for a strike.
Not what
0-1's
he's
the
looking
count.
for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
In the air, right center field. This is demolished. Way back and gone. Ketel Marte goes deep. Third home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now the youngster Juan Soto.
Now batting, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
High in the air, out to right. Acuna there. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And now the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr. Struck out looking in his first at bat. That one's in there, 0-1.
One ball, one strike.
The pitch. Check swing, and he held up. Here's a 2-1. He takes a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
3-2 now. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And here it comes. Down on strikes, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
In there for strike 1. And a pitch. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there, and that ball is out of here. Jose Ramirez bops one out. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. Today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Manny Machado up to the plate. That's in there for strike 1. That one drifts inside. Next pitch is outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Two now.
The count is full.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
The pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And here is Rafael Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Bounced up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. First
that's
pitch
too high.
just misses.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
And the pitch.
Oh, that's
misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That's inside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And a pitch. And fouled off. The 3-1 in for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Machado at third. Devers at first. 2 out of the inning. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. And now the catcher comes up to him, Francisco Mejia.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
First offering misses the mark.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Next offering misses. Now
2-0. No
pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And the right-hander deals. Fouls one off. 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
bottom four. Here's the third baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Leading off for
He's kind of an
Venezuela,
outlier, especially
the third baseman,
when guys are consciously
Wilmer
sacrificing contact
Flores.
to deliver power. The wind of the pitch.
That's a ball.
Down and in. And the 1-0. In the air, right field. Soto makes the grab, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Right-hander kick steals. And
Oh,
that one
it.
almost got him. Next
Ball, that's
pitch is outside. 2-2. Righty to the plate. Pitch misses
Full
there.
count.
And the
3-2.
count's full. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Out.
Got him.
2 away now after the drop third strike.
The first baseman, number 99, Jesus Aguilar.
And now the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar. Struck out swinging his first time. First
Ball,
pitch
that's
doesn't
out.
find the zone. Swing and a miss as he was
I got
late.
a ball, 1 strike.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. New inning getting started. Starling Marte up to hit.
Leading off for the All-Stars, the center fielder, Starling
Here comes a pitch.
Marte.
Way high.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And it's even up.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. Chased
1
it
ball,
out of
2
the
strikes
zone.
to count.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. That leaves him without a throw, and they don't get the out.
Ladies and
Cesar
gentlemen,
Hernandez.
your attention,
He'll take
please.
over at second base
Now
after the
playing
injury.
second base, number 1, Cesar Hernandez. The batter, number 4, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Marte in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
The pitch. And that
Ball, that's
misses off
outside.
the outside edge. kicks and fires.
Ball,
And
that's
now 2-1.
inside.
Now one
Ball
miss.
in.
Runner at first with no outs here. Ground ball left side, could be two.
Out.
Toss to second.
He's out.
Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
And now it's Juan Soto.
Trying to keep that hitting streak alive. 10-game hitting streak for the young man.
And the
Ball one.
first pitch misses for ball one. They say you win.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering upstairs. In the air, right field. Acuna there. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the inning, and now Eduardo Escobar.
Leading off for Venezuela, the designated hitter, Eduardo Escobar.
The right-hander back to work. There's a strike. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. Little slider action.
The
Ball
next
one.
offering misses, and that's ball one. The wind to kick the pitch. And a count 1-2.
Three.
Got him looking. One down.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Nope,
Next pitch
that's a ball.
downstairs, and it's 1-0. And the righty deals.
That's
That
ball
misses
2.
off the outside edge. Left-hand hitter waits. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. The pitch. On the ground, right side. Took the extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Cesar Hernandez up to the plate.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Cesar
Out towards right center field.
Hernandez.
He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, David.
And now the center fielder,
Peralta.
David Peralta.
Ball
First
up
pitch,
there.
and he just misses. Two outs. Out to short. Tatis to first, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. A new arm into the game, the righty, number 72. And he'll do his best to keep this close.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
All set for the top of the sixth. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
And he deals. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back there. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose
Ramirez. Ramirez
ball one.
In now, takes ball one off the plate.
Nope,
Next
that's
offering
down.
is down low.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That's
the next
ball
pitch
three.
misses, and that's ball three.
I got 3-0.
And a four-pitch walk.
Ball four.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Manny Machado digs in now.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
First offering misses the mark. The pitch. In there at the knees, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Ramirez at first, one gone. Checking the runner, and he's
good.
back in safely. Right-handed reliever.
No, that's down.
Flips the corner.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Popped up first base side. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 12, Rafael Devers.
Man at first. Rafael Devers up to hit.
Ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Yeah.
Slider clips the zone.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And here it comes.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes.
Next out, 2-2.
Tag
Safe.
save. The throw from Perez too late.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead somehow, create a little bit more time, or maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Perez on to first.
He's
and
out.
It's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The All-Stars on top 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, here's Acuna now. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Now it's going to be Salvador Perez.
Ball.
Next one misses, and that's ball 1. Righty delivers. Swings through that.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Ripped towards third, base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Down the third baseman, Wilmer Flores. And it's fouled away. The pitch. That one's in there, and it's 0-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, 1 out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielder with how hard he hit it.
So first and second with 1 man gone. Now the left fielder, Wilson Contreras. That one's in there, 0-1. Pitch. And now it's
1
even
ball,
up.
1 strike.
Two on, 1 out. And that one gets away at the plate, but no advance from the runners. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
They haven't scored yet in this game, and with that swing, definitely trying to get on the board. That's the way guys go about their business today.
Kicks and deals. And another ball.
Count.
One out. Runners at first and second. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Marte. There's 1. He's out. Time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now you have runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
So 2 down now, and here is Jesus Aguilar. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's a strike.
That's a
Next
ball.
pitch misses. 2-1. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
It's 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. We're through 6 full. The All-Stars with the lead 3-0. Back here in Nationals Park, top of inning number 7. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And the right-hander back to work. To the left side, but it is well fouled. In the air, foul off first. Aguilar settles underneath it, makes the grab, 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
The catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Mejia. In there for strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Brusdar Grotterol, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Morales getting cranked up as well. At the belt and fires. Ripped on a line. Peralta makes the grab. Out number 2.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
So the lineup flips over. Starling Marte, the next to hit. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just kept it
Second
simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Pickoff. Marte dives back in. First pitch, not close. Marte off of first with 2 away. Check on the runner. Marte back on a dive. Next offering is in for a strike. Pick off to first. Marte dives back in safely. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Count is 2-1.
Throw to first. Standing. He's in there safely. That one down the line, and foul ball. Here's a 2-2. Stays alive. Throw over to first. And he's back in safely. And a pitch. Swings and misses, and that'll do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Eduardo Escobar.
Leading off for Venezuela, the designated hitter, Eduardo.
The wind of the
Escobar.
pitch. Ball
Off the
one,
plate,
no
ball one.
strikes. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
Next offering is in for a strike. Righty to the plate. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 1-2 here. And a foul ball. Got him. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He
Now
just
batting.
hasn't looked very
The
comfortable
shortstop,
at the plate.
Andres.
A little unsure of his timing right now.
Jimenez.
Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
So up next, Andres Jimenez.
Ball,
First
that pitch is
offering,
up.
and it just misses. There's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swing and a base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. A lot of hitters
Now
tell
batting,
themselves,
second
line drive
baseman.
over the infielder's head. That's what I'm
Jacob.
trying to do. Just keep that approach simple.
Hernandez.
And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Next to hit, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 so far. On the ground to the left. Stops it on a slide. For second, there's one. To
No,
first,
he's in there.
not in time. Great effort there.
Well, he's
Now
doing a nice
batting,
job of
center
keeping
fielder,
the ball out of the air.
Jacob.
Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So digging in, David Peralta. In there, and it's 0-1. Line drive, and it goes
that's a
just
foul ball.
foul. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's what the fans came to see. 3rd home run of the season, and they cut it to the lead. It's 3-2. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. That does it for Freddie Peralta, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So
Your
they turn
attention,
things
please.
over to the righty,
Now
Christian
pitching.
Javier. He
Christian
last pitched 2 days ago.
Javier.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald
First pitch
Acuna
just misses.
Jr.
The tying run at the plate.
Ball
And
two.
that one upstairs.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Got him swinging. That is the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back in Washington, D.C., we go to the eighth. Here's Juan Soto.
Leading off for the
Well, he's always a threat. Even if
The
this
right
guy
fielder,
is 0 for 3 for the
Juan
night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
And a pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that
I got a
skips
ball,
into
1
there.
strike.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball,
And the count
2 strikes.
1-2. And he chases that one. One up, one down. Now it's
Now
Fernando Tatis
the
Jr.
shortstop,
Great
Fernando
speed and
Tatis
great power. A
Jr.
great athlete, quite simply. First
Ball, that's
offering
in.
misses the mark.
Yeah, he's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The 1-0. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him.
batting,
He looks locked in.
designated hitter,
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't
Machado.
try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Runner at first with 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Manny Machado. Pickoff.
He's
And
safe.
he just got his hand in there. And there he goes. Pitch misses
Inside ball.
inside. Throw.
Safe.
Save.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that kick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
The pitch. This one in the dirt. Tag.
No,
Save.
beat him.
He's into third on the wild pitch. Two outs and one in scoring position. Next pitch
Yep,
is
that
outside.
ball went out.
Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to
Ball
see
4.
this type of
Take the
approach
base.
by the pitcher in this situation. Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the
Now
plate
batting,
was not going to help him out
the
by
first
swinging
baseman,
at something out of the zone.
Rafael Devers.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Next one is off
that's
the
just
plate.
out.
And the count is 1-1.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
Insurance.
no matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Jimenez handles. Got it on
He's
the
out.
off-balance throw. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Welcome back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Salvador Perez.
The catcher.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
The wind to the pitch.
That's
That
a ball.
one off the mark. Ball 1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Emmanuel Clase, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. And that one in the air center field. Makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Here's the third baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Ball.
And the first pitch misses for
Counts
ball
1-0.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Aye.
A little out front there as he
I got
swings
to count
through.
1 and 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
On the ground, right side, and it gets by him.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost art
Now
for some,
batting,
so that
left
was
fielder,
nicely done to beat the
Wilson.
odds. Just a simple ground ball the other way
Perez.
that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
And now here is Wilson Contreras. And the 1-0. And a foul ball. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Here comes a pitch. And 1-2.
One
So
ball,
far,
two
all we've
strikes.
seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
The pitch.
Ball
And a
2.
ball evens the count.
I got
That's
to count
a
2
really
and 2.
good take.
The pitch.
Count
Just
full.
misses there.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
3-2 now. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Wilson Contreras blasts one out. And they add a pair. It's 4-3.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Oh, here we go. Pedro Bayas.
The human rain delay. He's sped up this year, though.
He's into the game with the bases empty. So up next, Jesus Aguilar.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus
First
Aguilar.
pitch, and he just misses. a strike. Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering is fouled back. And he deals. And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And here it comes. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 gone.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Eduardo Escobar. And the first offering is not close. Next offering is fouled back. Next offering is in for a strike. The punch out there, down on strikes, and he missed it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. So now they turn to Yusmeiro Petit, and he'll do his best to hang on to this lead.
Leading off for the Dominican Republic, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And a pitch. Hernandez up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
Next offering is fouled back.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Kicks and fires. Swing, and he popped it up. Hernandez gets there. He's under it. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Mejia.
And here's the catcher, Francisco Mejia. 1 for 3. Ground ball to the right side. To first. Out. Now only 1 out remaining.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
Here's the center fielder, Starling Marte. That one's in there, 0-1. Now fly ball to right center. He can't get there. It's a base hit. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Just a huge at bat right there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. Line drive, that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's 4-4.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Substitution being made at first. Entering is the pinch runner, Wander Franco.
Number 5.
Juan Soto now. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. Over to first, and he's saved. In there for strike 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Left-hand batter waits. And he pumps it a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Next pitch misses inside. 2-2. And now it's filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Petit checks the runner, and he's back in easily. So now 2 on,
Ball 4.
and 2 outs.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
Brustar Grotero comes on now, and this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Your attention, please. Now pitching, Brustar Grotero.
Fernando Tatis Jr. will hit next. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high-leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Next offering is downstairs.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Tied at 4. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The next offering misses, and it's 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Here's a big power threat, Jose Ramirez. He's already homered in this game. And that one fouled off. loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
I got one ball,
That
one
misses
strike.
the zone, and 1-1. 4-4 in the ninth. Little chopper rolls foul. Franco, the runner at third. Soto over at second. Tatis on at first with 2 down. Got it! That ends the inning, and they limit the damage.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Wander Franco comes on defensively now as he takes over as the new second baseman. Genesis Cabrera taking the mound. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the ninth, and the batter will be the shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
The shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
And the pitch.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Activity in the bullpen. Emmanuel Clase, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The lefty, the 1-0. And this is inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And there's ball 4.
First base.
Well, that could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
Here is Cesar Hernandez. Trying to move him over here. In time to Devers. There to beat him by an eyelash.
The center fielder, number 8, David Peralta.
So digging in, David Peralta. He's already homered here in this one.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on. Have the force at second first. Perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
It's in there for strike 1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Next pitch way upstairs. And now the lefty. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Runner leads away at second. Strike 2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And a pitch. Inside 3-2 the count. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 out.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. Next pitch, not close, up high.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Man at second.
Ball
that
three.
one off the outside edge. The pitch.
Hey!
Now 3-1.
The count is 3-1.
Winning run stands at second. That's ripped into the outfield. They get the out on Acuna, and that is that. Back here in Nationals Park. On to extra innings.
Leading
And
off
now it's
for the
Manny
Dominican
Machado.
Republic, the designated hitter, Manny
Grotterol back to
Machado.
work. And Manny gets a piece. Next
Nope,
pitch off the
outside.
plate. And now it's even 1-1.
That's
And there's
ball
the ball.
two.
Right-handed reliever. That one fouled off. 2-2. That's
Full
inside.
count. 3-2.
Hawaiian to kick the pitch. Foul ball there. And a 3-2. And a swing and a miss. One away in the top half of the 10th.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow depth. With two strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Devers now. First pitch
Nope,
doesn't find the
outside.
zone. And the righty deals. And that one wrapped foul. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss.
The
And
count
that
is
strike
1-2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak
I got the count,
contact
2-2.
and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
All tied up, and here in extra innings. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Chases that one out of the zone. 2 gone now. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's
Left
really
fielder,
settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And the batter now, Teoscar Hernandez. First
Ball, that
pitch
pitch is
just
out.
misses. Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is fouled back. Righty delivers. Got him. That ends the frame. Back
Your
here in
attention,
extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the
Hector
inning. Hector Neris. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Salvador Perez now at the plate. In a spot like this, are you up there thinking to yourself, I'm trying to end the game?
Absolutely. It's been a long one. You're hungry, and you're ready to go home.
The pitch. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Kicks and deals.
Ball.
One missed, now 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
At the belt and fires. And it's ball four. He missed down low.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Down the third baseman, Wilmer Flores.
The third baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Gets the bunt down the right side. To Tatis for the pivot. There's one. Out in the toss to the pitcher. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Now the left fielder, Wilson Contreras. First offering misses the mark. Swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Emmanuel Clase preparing to come on if needed. The pitch. Line drive, base hit right field. So a 2-out knock, and that puts the winning run on first.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And here's the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
2 outs, but the winning run is at first. Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch. And downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 outs. And fouled off. All tied up here in extra innings. Got him! And that is the inning. Back now, we're in extras, and there's a new arm on the mound, Francisco Morales. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Back here at the ballpark, leading off, Francisco Mejia.
Leading off for the Dominican Republic, the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
The wind of the pitch. There's the strike. The wind and the pitch. Check swing, but it's put in play. Over to Aguilar. And that is a big first out.
Nice job of deception right there by the pitcher. Got the hitter out there a little bit. Couldn't check his swing and induces a nice little ground out.
Marte.
And now the center fielder, Starling Marte.
No matter what, you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
Next
that's
offering
down.
is down low. Ball one. The pitch.
That's ball 2.
All tied up. We are in the 11th.
Ball
The next
3.
pitch misses. And now 3-0.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
And he deals. And there's a foul ball. And now a full count.
Full count.
The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss. 2 away.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Wander Franco. Entered the game as a pinch runner. First plate appearance for him here. Foul ball. Next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Righty to the plate.
Ball. I got 2-1 the count.
Liner caught it second. All set for the bottom of the 11th. And now, Eduardo Escobar.
For the All-Stars, the designated hitter, Eduardo Escobar.
Here comes the pitch.
Aye.
Here's the strike.
And I know you want to be patient
0-1's the
as
count.
a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. Mejia collects, fires to first, gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
Now batting, shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
Stepping in, Andres Jimenez. First offering, and it just misses.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Kicks and fires. Pitch in the
2-0.
dirt. And that's ball 2. That one pushed to the left and foul. And here it comes.
Well,
That
that's
one
off the
inside.
plate.
And that's ball 3. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's 2 away.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous
Now
pitch,
batting,
it's going to be so
second
tough to
baseman,
recognize and adjust your swing to
Jacob
get a piece of it. Clearly had him
Hernandez.
reaching for it right there.
Now it's the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Aye.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. There's the strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake. One guy that was really great once the count got to 2 strikes, Miguel Cabrera.
The 0-2 stays alive. Up the middle. Tatis handles that chance. Whips it to first. 3rd out. We're in extras here. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Leading off for the Dominican Republic, the right fielder, Juan
Morales
Soto.
back to work.
Ball
And
1.
Ball 1. And a pitch.
Ball
That
2.
misses. Ball 2. Left-hand batter waits.
Hey.
That clips the inside corner. Right-hander kicks, deals. Center field. Peralta settles under it. He's got it. And there's one away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And stepping in is the speedy Fernando Tatis Jr.
Ball
Next
that
pitch
low.
downstairs, and it's 1-0. And the right-hander deals. Tied him up
I
inside
got a
with
ball,
that
1
one.
strike.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Here's a 1-1. That's
2
down and
balls,
in.
1 strike. The count.
The count 2-1. In the air, left side. Contreras makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming
Now
open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
So 2 down now, and here is Jose Ramirez.
That's
First
a ball.
pitch doesn't find the zone. Two down, nobody on.
2 balls, no strike.
All tied up, and here in extra innings. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Contreras makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Diego Castillo. Back in Washington, D.C., digging in, David Peralta.
Leading off for Venezuela, the center fielder, David
The pitch.
Peralta.
Now one missed. And a 1-0.
Nope,
And that one
that's a ball.
missing low. Into the zone for a strike. Now 2 balls and a strike. The line to kick the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's the first out. And here
The
is
right
Ronald
fielder,
Acuna
number
Jr.,
13.
known for his
Ronald
late inning
Acuna
heroics.
Junior.
Well, one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
First offering, misses the mark. And a pitch. Fought off foul. 1-1 now. And now the count.
I got the count 1-2
after the swing and the miss. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 up, 2 down.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Now at the plate, Salvador Perez. First pitch, and he just misses. And the righty deals.
2-0.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Kicks and deals. Perez checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And yes, he offered at it. The pitch. That one fouled off. Next one misses. Full count, 3-2. All tied up here in extra innings. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, you can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Wilmer Flores stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The 1-0. Swings and chases a low one there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Fouled off. He was late. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a pitch. And a foul ball. Next pitch inside.
Ball 2.
And the count's even at 2. Two outs. Good eye right there. The pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. That's back there. Wilmer Flores provides the power, and they win it in 12. This one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 6 runs, 11 hits. No errors, they left 9 runners on base. For the visitors, 4 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors, they left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.